Merry after Christmas, everybody. This is.
Merry belated Christmas.
I hope Santa brought you all the shit you wanted, because, I mean, I cashed out clearly with the new John Cena action figure, a brick from the bomb hole.
Yep.
This insane, but you can't even see it because of John Cena. This insane Buddy the Elf shirt. Migo's freaking pissed.
He didn't get all he wanted.
This, and you can't see it. It's fine.
Wait, I'll hold it up.
There we go. That, put it on your side. There we go. We'll figure it out.
Some stickers fell, but
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, yeah. What an insane Christmas.
I'm just gonna hold it like this the entire app.
The entire app.
It'll go really well.
Hope you got knocked up with some egg.
Yeah, I hope it was a good Christmas.
That was your Christmas with my doo-doo ass presents I gave. Oh, this hat.
Stop.
So
You're ridiculous.
yeah, I guess we got to break out just to
Let's do midway through.
midway through
Or like
salt.
partially way through salt.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little emo today. I always get very sad after Christmas.
Cheer up.
And now I'm not sad anymore.
There you go. Buttercup.
That is on record, video proof of the first time Trev has ever given me a nickname. And he's just using a famous phrase.
Wow. Tom Lee got anything to say? That's enough. She's still kind of working through those debts. That 20 mil she's looking for. I don't know what happened to it. But, you know, she made some great collard greens for the holidays. Let me tell you. And then it was crazy. She broke out some Venn diagrams like while we were opening presents. I honestly, I don't know what went in the Venn diagrams. They didn't really make sense. But when she came to the middle, she brought it all together somehow.
Well, she's good at that.
It was a masterclass in Venn diagrams, if I have to say so.
Well,
so
she's a Venn diagram queen. I will say, please, someone make me a crop top that says I love Venn diagrams, and each circle is on one ta-ta.
That's PCB merch right there.
I want it so bad.
All right. Well, if we ever decide to reach out to Cam, since he's the only person we know with a shirt press.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's in Japan right now.
Well, then I guess we'll wait. But I think that'd be such a cute crop top.
Yep.
So, well, Christmas is gone and it's sad. But as we know, New Year's is right around the corner. It's about to be 2025.
Yep.
'Tis the season for New Year, New Me.
Yep, and we know everybody's making those resolutions that they're just oh my goodness, this is about to be a rough one. Making all those resolutions that they're going to shit can come February.
Yep. So in honor, and in the spirit of resolutions and starting afresh, we are talking about the top 10 most commonly failed resolutions.
Just shit can resolutions.
You've probably said them. You've probably said them once before. I know I've definitely said quite a few of these on my list, and it did not stick.
I don't know. I feel like no one has resolutions anymore. Maybe it's just our age. The gen. What the hell are we?
We're millennials.
Millennials. Maybe. Dude, every time that computer
we're gonna be
light turns off,
we're gonna be always.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about millennials. Maybe we're just nihilistic as shit at this point in our lives.
No, because I've even I think it's just not a thing anymore. Like, I think it was really peak our generation. But like, I think people are realizing like it's stupid. It's unrealistic. Maybe just plan like 3 fun things you want to do. But to stick to something all year is so unrealistic.
Yeah, resolutions feel very early 2000s.
Yes, it feels very like girl boss, not even slay queen. It was before. It was
Yeah,
like
it was way before Slay
girl.
Queen and Girl. Oh my god, this is.
He's drunk. He's drunk.
This is gonna be a rough episode. Let me tell you.
Well, you said 9:15. We'll be done.
Yeah, we got that.
Okay, I'm gonna start us off. So yeah, these are ones that are commonly broken. You're not seeing people really doing these things in February. And my first one, I think it's just because I grew up in like church land. But my first one is to give back slash volunteer more.
Oh yeah, that's a huge one in the church. What about read the Bible? I feel like a lot of people are like,
Read the
gonna
Bible
read
in the year.
Bible.
Oh yeah. And then like, oh my god. First of all, I'm just gonna say it. The Bible is freaking boring.
You just didn't read it good enough.
Well, and that's okay with me.
Would you? What's your preferred vibe? Old or new? Test.
Definitely new. Old
Okay.
Testy was boring.
I bet.
But I just prefer neither right now. So
Fair enough.
But yeah, I feel like that was huge in the church of like, we're going to give back more to the church. Like, we're going to, whether that's money or we're going to like volunteer for more events, community outreach programs, just like any of those. And it's not specific to the church. Like, obviously, people who aren't religious are still like, oh, I'm going to volunteer more, or I'm going to work at the animal shelter once a month, or blah, 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 blah. And then you go one time and you're like, I did it.
Yep. That's exactly how it goes. People really don't stick to that one.
No.
Even though when you do volunteer, you're kind of stoked about it, unless it was just a dookie one. I don't know. Whenever old Wells Fargo made me volunteer, like I was like, all right, holy shit. Yo. There was one, I went to like a food bank. That was chill. We just sorted.
Mm-hmm.
But there was one. You want to talk about dropping the ball over here. We were teaching kids how to bicycle. And these kids were not.
We're what?
They were special need kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I was teaching this one kid. I was like holding him along and like letting him go. And then accidentally my foot got in the way of his wheel and he ate shit. And I was like, oh
Did
my
he
God.
Cry?
Yeah, he cried, but I like picked him up. I was like, yo, you're good. Just get up and just dust it off, dude.
The thought of you volunteering, like helping a child
It was
bicycle.
I have never shit the bed harder in my life than when I made a special needs kid fall on his bike as he was learning.
Besides that part, I'm like erasing that from my brain temporarily. The thought of you helping a child bicycle is the sweetest, most pure, beautiful thing.
Everyone else went pretty smoothly. That guy, he was just getting a little adventurous.
And that's okay. People fall down on bicycles.
Exactly. It was a good lesson to learn. I got him right back up on his feet. I was like, dude, you're good, bro. Like, we're going to get through this. And then he kept riding. Beautiful. So at the end of the day, it worked out. But oh my goodness. Was that I was not signing up for that event anymore after that one.
Yeah, it was a one and done for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like when you volunteer at a place that you kind of vibe with or like align with what they're doing, then yeah, it's fun. But I also think sometimes it's unrealistic to be like, yeah, I'm going to do this once a month. Like, just stuff happens. Just even, I don't know. Everyone chill out.
Yeah, chill the F out.
Is the vibe. So yeah.
Just get it done when you can.
Right. And then it's fun because it's like no pressure and you're like, oh, dang, this is awesome. I get to do this today instead of I have to do my monthly volunteering and you just stress yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my number 10.
All Right. Good number 10. My number 10. I'm coming at you, Noah. This is you all day, Noah. I'm not gonna say
Don't
your
say
last
last
name. I
name.
should.
Don't.
But every freaking season, there's somebody that says, I'm gonna learn how to flip this season on my snowboard and or skis. And then here comes freaking April, and they haven't flipped yet.
Flipping
Noah,
flipping is hard. I don't know.
it's
I mean,
it's the easiest hard trick. I'll say that.
I will say I do from the little I've seen Noah ride.
He's capable.
He's very capable.
He's fully
He
capable.
totally can do it. It's probably just mental.
I think the thing with his flips, I think it's the same as like, this is gonna mean nothing to you, but my back 360s.
I mean,
Like, you know, when I spin, I can spin to the left,
mhm.
fine. When I start spinning right, I just get stuck for no reason.
Yeah, you're in your head.
You just have to get past that first wall.
Well, and I wish I could literally encourage him to do it this season, but guess what? I'm not in the park, so that's gonna be on you.
It's got to go down this season.
Yeah,
It's
why not?
happening. I'm making him do it because he can freaking flip like on flat ground, just standing still.
Oh yeah, he has. Yeah, that's yeah.
But I would argue that doing it on a trampoline is more helpful for some reason because
I'm
you get more
sure.
airtime and shit, and
Yeah.
you're just like
Yeah,
feeling it, looking at the landing, flat ground. You're just like chucking and
that makes
just getting it
sense.
done. So let's jump on a trampoline and then go to the park, Noah. Let's get it freaking done, dude.
Yeah,
This is the season.
He told me at dinner he was gonna call you out, and for the record, I did not know what the call out was.
So,
But I support it. I think it's the season 2025. Why not?
if my goofy ass can flip, literally anybody can do it. I'm telling you right now, every person I played baseball with growing up is like, you are the most unathletic person I've ever met in my life.
That's so crazy to me.
I look terrible playing baseball. I look like a freaking idiot.
No, you look hot.
No. I had somebody tell me that when I ran, I looked like a horse out of the womb.
Oh my God, wait. Speaking of this,
Just to cut you off, my nickname in college was Knees. My freaking coach called me Knees because of the way I ran, as you were saying.
I just, in the spirit of Christmas, I had this Christmas meme that I found, and I think it's so funny. And you talking about you running made me think of it. Someone, in Jingle Bell Rock, the lyric is "Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet." Well, I saw an Instagram meme thing that was like, "Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet" is something that a homophobic gym teacher would say to a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's the funniest Christmas meme I think I've ever seen.
Fun fact, Jingle Bells was originally a Thanksgiving song.
Well, and that's terrible.
It doesn't even make sense, but somebody said it on the ski lift, and I'm going to take it for fact.
Are they someone who...
It wasn't somebody I was sitting next to. It was just like off in the background. But
I think that they're wrong. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Who rides in a sleigh at Thanksgiving?
I promise you it's a Thanksgiving song. Look it up. Give it a googe.
I'm not going to because I'm cold, so I want to stay as I am right now.
Fair enough. Speaking of as I am, I can't find that snowboard video anywhere. Take Me As I Am.
Oh, I know what one you're talking about.
It's insane, but
That's devastating news,
I know.
actually.
Just to stay on topic. Number 9.
My number 9, reduce stress.
Oh.
Everyone has...
No one's doing that.
Yeah, everyone has stress in their life, and I think in theory, yeah, duh, obviously, no one wants to be stressed out. But then you get stressed because you implement all these ways to reduce stress. Like, it's counterintuitive. Migo is just fighting.
I can't stop them.
Yep.
It's fine.
But yeah, I think everyone's like, I'm gonna chill out. I mean, myself included. Hello. I always say, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on that. And guess what? I don't.
You just gotta nose breathe. That is one of those things that like goes hand in hand with like meditation. You do it for 2 weeks and then you just start falling off
Yes. And
heavy.
then once you stop, I mean, similar to a couple of these on here, once you like the snowball of you stopping begins, it's so slippery. Like
It's a
it's a
wrap.
wrap.
It's done.
Yeah. So reduce stress. Obviously, in theory, I think that's great. And like try it. I'm not saying don't, because I think people are chronically stressed out. But it's just one of those ones that by February they're like, fuck it.
Yeah, also yep.
Yep.
We'll get into it.
Okay.
All right, number 9. As I'm over here drinking a brew, quit drinking. No one ever sticks to that one. That after like New Year's, they just get torched and they're just like, I'm never drinking again. But I'm assuming we'll get into that, so we'll just move on.
We will. I'm surprised that's that low.
Yeah, I don't know. This was
It's okay.
real quick put
that's
together
fine.
at the last sec.
My number 8 is to vacation or travel more.
Oh, yep.
I think this is a great one, honestly. Like if you, they say on Ride that traveling is a privilege because not everyone has the means to do that. And I agree, but I do think like even if you can just go to like a couple cities over and do like a day trip, it doesn't have to be like, oh, we're going to go to Europe this year. If you can, that's freaking awesome. Do it.
Also, there's cheap ways to travel.
Yeah, and I'm like always fly on a Tuesday.
Yeah, lay those seats down in the car. Make a little car
Like
bed.
you can make it work. But even if it literally is just like we're gonna go to the next couple towns over, the next state over, and stay for like 2 nights in an Airbnb.
There's plenty of places where you live that you haven't checked out. Just give it a googe.
Yeah, but I do think that is one that everyone's like, I just am gonna travel more. It's more about experience. But then and it makes sense. Like you get kind of caught in the like everyday motions, but
just the rat race.
But do it because we're all gonna freaking die one day. And don't you want to be like, yeah, I did stuff.
That one's also hard to stick to just because it's like everybody gets like 2 weeks PTO. Not everybody, but like
most people.
That's a kind of a standard.
If that. Some people don't get PTO.
Yeah, no. Like, good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
That's criminal. But what do I know, huh? I'm not a freaking union person. I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't. The shit that gets spewed out of my mouth is insane. It's mind-boggling. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. So there you go. But travel more, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't travel, check out your city more.
Yeah.
Guarantee there's some landmarks you haven't seen that, yeah.
Or like a new restaurant, a new coffee shop, a new, like, just a local, whatever the frick. Like, just something.
New restaurants are always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Chili's isn't the end-all, be-all.
Right.
As great as the Triple Dipper is.
We have to go to Chili's. The cookie little sundae, or no, the cookie skillet that they have at Chili's, though, I could fuck that up.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
Travel more, you crazies.
Yep. All right, my number 8 kind of goes hand in hand with your stress. It's just getting more sleep, getting good, getting better sleep, more sleep. No one does that. Even if they say they're going to do it, no.
This is one, though, that I like. You know how people, they get hangry? I am so grumpy when I don't get sleep. And I feel like that's probably why I've been a grumpo lately, is I haven't been sleeping well. But this is one that I think everyone should at least try. That's why I'm always like,
hard.
I want our bedroom to be this cozy paradise.
It's not the bedroom's fault, though. That's the thing. It's the leading up to the bedroom, what we're doing.
But both go hand in hand. For me.
You think that, but like, how much are we looking at our phone and scrolling like an hour before bed?
But at least I will say we don't scroll in bed.
Oh, that is, yeah.
Sometimes I miss that, though. Like, when I'm sick, I honestly should have probably just done that. But yeah, I think sleep, getting back on track. I think I do think it is something that's like people by like March are like, whatever, fuck it. Like going to bed early, no one does that.
Yeah, the going to bed early thing is whatever. I think it's more quality over quantity. You
Yeah.
just that pre-nighttime routine is crucial, and I'm so bad about it. Like my consistency with that is a joke. I'm either like off my phone, the eating like 3 to 2 hours before, not drinking anything an hour before, and like definitely not looking at your phone or any like if you do look at your phone, put a blue light on like an hour before is crucial.
I know. It's so
And also like just putting the lights down or like setting some kind of light like it's
yeah. We should get some like warm like lamps or something in the house so we can turn the main ones off.
I mean, we can just turn the living room one off, keep the kitchen one on. Try to do that sometimes.
Yeah. It does help, like any little thing. And I think creating a cozy ambiance in your bedroom. But I think that's something that the girlies like more than the dudes care
I
about.
guess, but by the time you're in the bed, like it's bedtime, it's time to go. It's go time.
Yeah, I think men and women are just different like that. But
No,
regardless,
whatever.
I do think that is one that everyone's like, this year, man, I'm gonna get my sleep schedule right. I'm gonna get
Mm-hmm.
my routine right. And then come like January 15th,
Yeah,
and they're like, I don't know what happened, man. I've just been up since 3.
yeah. Gamers struggle with this one.
Oh my god. My heart goes out to the gamers and the significant others of the gamers.
Oh my goodness! Shout out to my dad for always like coming in and being like, "What the hell are you doing?" If it was like past midnight on a weekend, I'd be like,
Yes.
or if we had like a game early the next day, he'd be like, "Dude, get to bed. Like,
Yeah.
let's stop,
Right.
stop playing Call of Duty, you degenerate. You have to hit this stupid ball tomorrow." Just one stupid thing to the next.
So,
Baseball is I can't get off on that tangent, but quick tangent. Baseball is one of the dumbest sports ever. Like it makes no sense. So we'll leave it at that. We can get back to it in a future episode.
okay.
Getting more sleep. What's your number 7?
My number 7 is paying off debt.
Mm.
Again, this is one that I'm like, yeah, it's super motivating in January, and you're like, I'm gonna have like a low spend month or a no spend month, and
Oh,
blah blah
those are
blah blah
tough.
blah. But I'm like, and then all of a sudden, even in like spring or summer, you're like, well, it's 4th of July. I guess we can go on a trip. Like, stuff just happens.
Yeah, but like paying off the debt, if you just like set a certain amount and just set it and forget it.
Yeah, I think
That's the key to paying off the
not that
debt.
paying off debt is easy, but it is simple. It's just like it's going to be boring. Like I think I don't know, like and I've fallen into this too where like TikTok or like even stuff on Pinterest makes it seem like each paycheck when you see that number drop, it's going to be so satisfying. And it's like that fades so fast and you're like, cool, it went down $20. Who cares? You know?
That's how I feel every time I look at my mortgage. I'm just like, after the year, I'm like, what the hell? I'm just paying interest.
Well,
Ugh.
you also probably could get a little bit more help.
No, that's specific. I'm just saying, like, mortgage payments are criminal.
Oh, yeah. And student loan payments.
But it's also, I think the longer you pay it off, the more that, like, it goes down. It's like an amortization type shit.
Oh.
It's an accounting thing.
Oh, shoot. My bad. I didn't realize.
I was an accounting major that didn't pay attention to shit, so I couldn't tell you what amortization is.
Frank, if I know.
The fact that I was an accounting major and I don't do my own taxes is insane. Did I almost fail taxes class?
Taxes class would make me eat my skin off.
I would rather shit in my hands and clap than take another taxes class.
Taxes class? If my academic advisor said we're doing taxes class, I would say, you know what? I'm going to work in construction.
It was a freaking nightmare, and I hated the professor.
Yet no fun professor teaches taxes class.
And then the other class that she taught was like the advanced seminar, which is every major has like an advanced seminar senior year or whatever. The first test, I was balls deep in my Fortnite streaming days.
Oh my
so
God.
the first test, I was like, yo, I'll just figure it out just like every other accounting test. Nope. I got a 15. And we only had 4 tests the whole year. So I was like, holy shit, I'm not graduating. I just got a 15 on this test.
Yikes.
But I got it together somehow, and
That's beautiful.
we graduated. We got the bag.
Nice.
Yeah, a 15. When I got that test back, I was like, oh my God. 12 hours of Fortnite a day needs to turn into 6 real quick.
That's hilarious.
So, senior year was fun.
Nice.
What were we?
Paying off debt.
Paying off debt. Very good. Yeah, we do it. Just make a certain amount and just do it.
That's honestly, I am gonna be that hoe this year. So we'll see.
I
just need to make a game plan. Because that's what I do. I'm like, I'm going to pay off debt, but I'm not going to really look at my budget. And then I'm also going to kind of know what I make, but not exact number. Like, and then I'm like, yeah, sister, no wonder you're still like.
I'm not an exact number guy. I'm just like, if it feels like I'm saving enough money, I'm saving enough
For
money.
sure. Yeah. But anyways, that's my number 7.
Fair enough. All right. Number 7, meal prepping. Nobody ever meal preps after 2 weeks.
No.
They get so sick of it. They're not even cleaning out their Tupperware. Half of it ends up getting like thrown away because it went bad. Meal prepping.
I only know one person who consistently meal preps.
I can't do it.
And they are so disciplined with it. And I'm like, that is crazy to me.
Impressive.
Even during snowboard season.
God bless you.
Literally.
Because that is a tough one to stick to.
It could never be me.
What are they meal prepping? Like, is it the same thing or do they switch it up?
It's like, so it won't be like a full week of the same stuff, but it'll be like 3 days, 3 or 4 days this, and typically it's just a meal. So like dinner every day will be different, but like lunch is the same for like 5 days.
Is it just like chicken and rice? I swear that's the go-to meal
That's
prep.
the go-to. No, this person's Jess. I don't know why I'm not saying it, but she will make like actually good stuff because I was like, teach me how to meal prep because it's like yummy stuff. I don't know how, like, she's just so good about it.
With your crock pots, you basically meal prep. We just don't like put it in different containers.
Yeah. But you do kind of have to have like one cook day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I'm not going to do that. Plus, I'm so like, I just want to eat what I want, like what I'm feeling. So if I am prepping like meat and broccoli, but then I'm like, oh my God, I want X, Y, and Z, it's just not going to happen.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, meal prepping. That you got to be some kind of animal to stick to that one.
Mm-hmm.
So respect to you if you meal prep.
Honestly, I like somewhat envy it. I just know it could never be me.
No way.
All right. The dude is seeming to freak out, so I'm going to go a little bit quick. My number 6 is starting therapy.
Oh.
Especially like with BetterHelp kind of a thing now.
Oh, God. BetterHelp is criminal.
It's a scam, and I hope they do a Netflix doc on it.
They have to one day.
Yeah.
I swear, and aren't like half the people not even registered like therapists?
I could sign up today.
Licensed?
To be a therapist. Today.
He just farted.
Yeah, well.
In my hand.
Yeah, well. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, BetterHelp is a freaking joke.
It's such a joke. So, everyone, I think do therapy if you want and feel, but the amount of people who are like, it's my year, man. I'm going to better myself. That's great if you do it, but guess what? I'm going to check in March and see if you're still bettering. And
you'll never catch me with that resolution.
I know.
I swear. Oh, man.
What?
My mom hasn't listened in a while. Whatever. When my grandma died, I was like, I don't know, in kindergarten or whatever, and they were like, we should take you to therapy to deal with this. And they like made me play with Play-Doh and shit. And I remember just being like, are you my grandma's dead and I'm playing with Play-Doh. And I
Well,
got done with the session and I told my mom, I was like, yeah, that was no.
yeah, probably a bad therapist though. I am a proponent for people being in therapy if they feel they need it.
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone does,
Yes.
but I think you just got a bad therapist. I think if you found one you liked, but it just depends. Like, and also some things are therapy for you. Like, it doesn't have to be a sit down talk. I think he has to do do.
We just went out.
But did he do do?
No.
That's probably what it is.
He probably just want to freaking play with his stuff.
True. But anyways, starting therapy. That's my number 6.
Okay. My number 6 is to just stop cussing. I can't believe this is as high as it is.
What?
Yeah, I have never been able to hold true to this one. This one was impossible for me. But can you open the door? Just let him go. Just
Okay.
let him go for a minute.
Yep.
Close the door, and if he starts scratching again, he starts scratching. We'll let him back in. But yeah, stopping cussing is, for somebody who is a degenerate like myself, is freaking impossible. It's just not. It's not in my bones.
That's never been a resolution of mine in my life.
It will not. It cannot. I just can't do it.
No.
I don't see the harm in it.
I don't either.
They're just words.
Well, and also it's like, you know, the time and place. Like, if you're like
You should.
saying crazy shit in front of like children or in the workplace.
Boy, did I learn that at a young age.
Why?
I used to cuss like a sailor at the house in elementary school, but did I ever get caught cussing at school? No.
Exactly.
But the kids that would cuss at the lunch table were always the funniest, and you were like, "Oh my, you're crazy,
I know.
dude."
My parents would have killed me if I was cussing as a kid. Like, killed. So that wasn't in young Lily's life. But as an adult, I'm like, who literally cares? Like, chill out.
See, it was a fun situation where my mom didn't really care if I did it, but my dad would care until I
Really?
started playing video games online, and he just got to a point where he was like,
I can't fight this.
I can't
Yeah.
fight it at all.
Yeah.
But I wonder when that started. Probably around high school, into middle school,
Yeah, that's
like eighth grade, 7th grade. I don't know.
that feels like the classic.
Yep, there was just no stopping the tsunami
Yeah.
that would come through.
Yeah.
Yeah, stopping cussing. Good luck to you guys out there, because you're not gonna do it. Let's just.
No, be honest with yourself. Jeez.
I mean, maybe like stop throwing out GDs. That's about as far as you can get.
Yeah, pick a word, I guess. If you're gonna go crazy,
Yeah.
just pick one that you're gonna try to eliminate.
You could you could throw one out.
Yeah.
One out of the mix.
Yeah. But let's not go insane.
Nope.
Okay, my number 5 is to learn a new skill.
It's almost my number 5, but okay.
Well, I won't speak too much on it. But yeah, I feel like that's one, depending, I guess, on what it is. Because some people could stick to this,
Yep.
but I feel like for the most part, if it's like, I'm going to learn a different language, I'm going to learn how to knit a sweater.
Fun fact, that's my 5. New language. Learning a new language.
Okay, so we can talk about it. Yeah, I just feel like, again, it's one of those things where, like, especially if you're working full time or something.
Oh, so if you have a family, if you have kids, none. It's not happening.
Best of luck. And if you do,
Sorry.
mad props to you for pulling it off.
See, the thing with like learning a new skill or language, you just got to do a little bit every day.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's not this whole, like, you have to take a college course.
Yeah, you don't have to sit down for 2 hours and just study like a madman every day.
5 minutes would be crazy. Like, so much.
See, that's why I gotta get back on my language game. There's so many languages that I'm so like good at basic wise.
But not
No
like
little
conversationally. Yeah.
No little Spanish, no little French, no little Japanese, because I'm a freaking weeb. That's
I
about
only
it.
know Spanish. Barely.
Let's
But
get
I'm
it. This
I
is our
know.
New Year's
I know.
resolution.
Well, here's the thing. Like, someone called at my workplace the other day and was like, "Does anyone speak Spanish there?" And I was like, first of all, how sick to be able to do that. But also, how freaking sexy would it sound if we're just whipping out like a good conversation? Are you kidding?
We could so do it. Also, it's just so good for the brain.
It
Like, who
is.
cares whether AI is going to take over and it's useless
It's
anyways?
not.
Like, it's so good for the brain to like learn a new language. It
Yeah.
like creates different neuron pathways or some stupid, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it just like makes you think in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I would talk to my French teacher in college, we would ask her, "What do you think in? Like what language do you think in?"
Ooh.
And she would say both, like
Mm-hmm.
English and French.
Mm-hmm.
And then she would say the weird one was she said she dreamed, I think, in English
Okay.
and sometimes French, but not really, which was crazy because she was born in Nice, maybe, I don't know,
My
irrelevant, France.
my Spanish teacher in high school said that she would sometimes dream in Spanish. And I was like, that is so sick. Like, I think it would just be really cool. So, you know what? We're going to be these hoes and we're going to freaking learn.
Yep.
So, and so's Richard because he wants to.
I just, I just wish there were more. Well, I guess there's a good amount of like Spanish shows we could watch because that helps so much.
Mhm.
After you like do a little lesson and then watch like,
That's what it is. You have to just like, and not 24/7, but like consistently get a little bit of time as opposed to just like Duolingo or something where I'm like, it's helpful for basics, but you're not going to learn
hmm.
like anything beyond that.
I was just so that loser that's like, dude, I just want to learn Japanese so I can watch anime without the subtitles. Like, how much of a flex would that be to just like watch it and not have to read subs?
I mean, yeah, though. Like, that'd be so cool.
See, that's why I wish Spanish had like anime because
Yeah, like the equivalent.
oh my goodness, if I could just like crank out some Spanish lessons and watch Spanish, I guess you could watch Spanish TV. There's plenty of good Spanish TV out there.
Yeah.
Telemundo.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my good. We watch soccer. What am I
Oh my
doing?
gosh, yeah.
The Spanish announcers are insane. They're
Crazy.
so much better.
They're so much more fun.
All right, we gotta learn Spanish.
Well,
There you go.
there you
Learning
go.
a new skill / language.
All right. My number 4.
Should we crack a?
Yeah, I think we should. I'm so sleepy.
We gotta crack a run through a wall smelling salt. We are an unaffiliated sponsor. We support you guys all
yeah,
day.
we do.
So
Thanks for keeping us. I mean, it's been a while, but thanks for keeping us alive.
yep. Fuck doors. Just run through a wall, crack some ammonium, and get right. This brick was the coolest thing. Next to my mouse wiggler, this is probably
I know.
up
I was
there.
very excited, and when I was deciding, I was like, I can't just get one bottle. That's so freaking lame. The brick is the move.
Brick is sick. The sticker pack is sick.
Yeah, they.
Let me open up this piece of paper so we can put our
Ammonies.
amends on it. Here we go.
Okay.
Why is my GoPro on the table? I don't know.
Yo no sé.
You want to know how many times I've used that? Maybe 3. I remember I did a fucking doo-doo ass like, oh, look at me coming down the mountain. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. That was the dumbest shit I've ever done.
Okay.
I need to break that out, just bring it to the mountain, and just get clips. That'd be fun
I
to
need
just
to do
follow
it. Can you
people.
imagine me narrating?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Cheers.
God, it's been. Yeah.
Hey. Hey. Oh my god. I don't
Oh,
think I have nose hair anymore. Oh my.
yo.
Oh,
I'm
oh, it's
yo.
so fresh. Hoina.
Noah. I'm bringing these the day the jumps are open, and we're flipping, dude.
Literally, just bring these. You should just leave one in your car,
Yo,
honestly.
you smack those Johns before you say you're gonna do a flip. You're doing a flip, brother.
I need that.
Holy shit.
I need to start doing these in the morning. Can you get addicted to these?
It's just ammonia.
Okay, perfect. Oh my god. I needed that
Oh,
so bad.
damn. I'm ready to do
Holy,
like
I
another
can't
three
breathe out
eps.
of my nose though. It's like still burning.
Ooh.
That was so fresh. Holy shit.
Shout out to Run Through a Wall.
Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, influencer alert. My number, what am I on? 4?
Four.
I literally can't inhale. It's still wow. Spend less time on social media.
Oh, that's a great one. I can't believe they didn't even make honorables on over my side.
Thank you. That was a Lily original. Yeah. I think again this is one. Sorry, we're just kind of poo-pooing on these, but welcome to the episode.
That's what it is.
It's great for like 2 weeks, and then the second you're like, let me just check messages or something, it's over. It's done.
It's a wrap.
So be realistic. Maybe pick like one thing for like a month. Like no Instagram for a month. And then if you want it the rest of the year, great. You were off at a month.
One thing is like being intentional with it, which
Mhm.
is hard instead of just
Mhm.
getting on and just mindlessly scrolling and watching the Costco guys bring the boom
For like
and
the
talk
it.
about double chunk chocolate cookies. If you're just like, all right, let me see what's going on, and like over here on my end, like just what's going on in the snowboard world, what's going on in skateboarding,
Mhm.
what's up with the latest recess drop. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Be intentional with it and then get off.
Right. Like
But
if you go onto it being like, let me look at XYZ, but even still that's hard because
it's
then
so impossible.
I'll like next thing you know you're watching freaking Instagram reels.
You get sucked in so hard.
And I swear to God, it's like my thumb in the morning after I've been like up a tiny bit, it just does it.
It
Like
goes
it
straight
goes
to it.
exactly to Instagram.
It's so bad.
I'll check email, weather typically right now because winter, and then Instagram, and I'm just there. I'm like, it's crazy, but
So hard.
I do
But
think don't like try to do it cold turkey because like
cold turkey's impossibly.
well, and then also you're gonna literally go through like a dopamine withdrawal. And if you can do it, cool, but just be normal about it.
Yep.
So,
Right. Good one.
thanks.
Very good one. Number 4, just reading more. Nobody ever
Mm,
reads more, including the Bible.
I am still smelling it, by the way, in my nose. This is
Good.
crazy. Yeah, no, that's one where it's like, I'm going to read a book a month. And you're like, what are we doing?
No, you're not.
How about you read a book a year?
How about read a page?
Yeah.
Just read a. The thing about reading is just like you have to find anything that piques the interest.
Yeah,
That's
don't
all it is.
literally. Because there is, and this is going to sound so cheesy, I don't give a shit. There is something so exciting about being like, I don't want to put this book down. I can just like tune everything out, like especially on a day off when you're just like, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to fly through this thing. But then you put it down and then you're like, I know I'm going to be excited to come back to it tomorrow. It's such a good feeling.
The thing, if you're not a reader, just sit down and go, what do I like? Okay. I like that.
Musical theater.
I like gold mine shafts. I don't know.
Right.
Just something random that you're like, that's cool. And then type that in and end it with book.
Mhm.
And you're going to get 40 books about that topic and you're going to like all of them.
Also, like, you don't have to buy, like, you can check stuff out at the library.
Mhm.
It literally is still an option. Um, There's a great website or app that I use, and it's called Thrift Books,
Yep.
and like they're in great shape still, but they're like $5. Like there's ways to do it.
This is one I want everybody to get on because reading is just so good for the brain.
It
Yeah,
is.
I had a professor in college that was like, you should be reading every day. And that dude was the shit. And I was like, you know what? You're freaking right, dude.
Well, and that's crazy because I didn't know that about that professor, but like one of the things when we first started dating that I really loved is that no matter what, like literally no matter what, unless we're driving somewhere at 3 a.m., you're reading in the
It was
morning.
COVID.
Yeah.
COVID did it to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what, I don't know what it was. COVID just made me want to start reading.
Yeah.
Also, it was that freaking movie with Jason Segel
Mm-hmm.
about David Foster
Oh,
Wallace, the
yeah.
end of the tour. I was like, holy shit, I gotta start reading.
Yeah.
And then I got about halfway through that book and I was like, nope. And then started reading other shit and then I finally finished it.
But
But
it is
that's beside the point.
still, though, it's like that's one thing I always noticed about, or like I would tell people about you. And I still do because people are like, whoa, that's so cool. Like, I'll be like, yeah, we were reading, I don't know, whatever. And people are like, you guys read? And I'm like, you don't understand. Trev does not do a day without it. It would be really weird if you didn't.
I don't like when I was a kid, I really effed with reading. And then towards the end of middle school and high school made reading so insufferable.
Yeah.
The way they made you like annotate and shit, I was like, dude, I never want to read again.
What's scary is some people do that for fun. Like, will like I've seen people have like specific little mark or stickers, and the green ones mean that it's a plot point, and the blue ones mean it's character. And I'm like, just read it.
I mean, I get that. I could do that with a movie if I really wanted to, but like,
Yeah, but don't you just want to enjoy it?
yeah, but you just love reading that much that you're just like, let's freaking go.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, to each of their own,
For
but in
sure.
high school and in school to make you do that is so insane. They make reading so insufferable for, cause grant, like what, five, maybe 5% of people that read like to do that,
Mm-hmm.
5 to 10%, and then you're forcing it on the other 90%.
Right.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Just like I don't know a good way to do it, but like, good lord,
Yeah.
the annotations in English were insufferable and make us read good shit,
Yeah,
dude.
please can we stop picking
You
these boring ass books?
you would get like 2 good books a year, maybe.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
And F off with summer reading. How about just let them read a book that they want and then come back and report on it?
Yeah.
Stop giving us books we don't give a shit about, dude.
Right.
Come
So-
on.
Yeah.
That's the key to reading. Pick a topic you like, type it in Google, and say book. And I guarantee you're going to fuck with reading.
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
Everybody should read Breath by James Nestor and
That
Nose
is
Breathing.
Trev's freaking Bible, I
Good
swear.
Lord. Nose breathing is the key to life. Okay, read more. That's one that everybody should get into.
Yep.
But, you know, that's just I don't know the word. Just a dickhead, whatever.
Shush.
Yep. Okay, number 3. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is some form of a diet. So I
Oh, same.
feel nice. So I put like people like no sugar man, or like gluten free
No
man,
more carbs.
no more carbs. Typically, I feel like a lot of people don't do this. They won't say that it's gonna be all year. They'll be like January sugar free, February gluten free,
So dumb.
and you're like, okay, good luck. Like, you're gonna be the crankiest, hungriest. Like, this is not gonna happen. Only drinking water, man. I know I drink sodas in the morning, but no way. And you're like, yeah, for sure.
Diet's one that everybody wants like a one size fits all, and it's just not.
Also, it's not like a uniform, like, do this for a month and you're gonna be like, it's a daily thing. And men and women's bodies are different. Freaking sue me for that one. But like, you do just kind of have to listen to the bod. Like, I think having some discipline, like for me, I love sugar. So, like, knowing that if I listen to my body's gonna be like, just have some sugar. So, I'm like, to have some discipline, yeah, for sure. But I'm like, you can't just be like, it's out of here, man. Your body's gonna go out of whack. Like, you have to freaking it's all these things are doable, but it's like you have to do it in a way that's going to be sustainable. Otherwise, you're just going to crash.
Yep.
And it's going to be this cycle of where you try it, crash, try it, crash. Like, you have to learn how to like slowly just make it.
It's like getting off crack. You
It's
just
what
gotta
I'm
smoke a
always,
little less crack.
and that's what we're always saying.
Yup.
If there's one thing that 2024 has taught me, you just have to smoke a little less crack.
Don't go cold turkey. Just smoke a little less crack every day.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, you're barely smoking crack. And then
Yeah.
you're just like, I don't need that rock.
Yeah. Yeah. That is how it goes.
Yup.
Yep.
Yeah, the diet, nobody ever sticks to it.
No, and that's fine. Just freaking have some more water, eat some freaking whole food.
Yeah, that's the key. Just take out all the preservatives. The preservatives are wrecking us. Yo, my somehow when I went home for Christmas, my mom wanted to ask me about Trump and everybody she's like he's bringing in, and I was like, I don't know, I don't
It's
really care.
Christmas.
I was like, I like RFK, and her face, she almost shit a brick. I was like, what? What? He's just trying to make us healthy. RFK is sick. What are you talking about? She's like, oh, what about what? She said nothing. She had nothing. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, anyway, there you go.
Okay. Dieting.
Maha.
Well,
She don't like Maha.
no, please don't. Not with her. My number 2 is to stop drinking or smoking.
That's my number 2. Quit smoking.
Nice. Wow, we're really in sync.
Shout out to Jack. He already went through 30 pieces of gum today, probably.
Aw.
We were on the lift and he was just agged up.
Does anything help? I'm like, can I bring anything to the office that he can pick up?
That's
I don't know
just
what
a tough one. Everybody.
anything that helps or not
the
really.
way that our generation trying to get off vapes has just been the hardest thing ever. Vaping has made quitting nicotine so much harder.
Impossible.
So much
I
harder.
can't even imagine though. Like, that's why I feel bad. Well, Jack, if you're listening and there's anything that helps, because I literally don't know much about that at all, I will bring it to the office and you can. I don't know. I don't know what helps.
Just have extra pack of gum. I don't
Okay.
know. Just something.
Cool. I can do that.
See, I think the thing with smoking, personally, is it's just that oral fixation where you're just
for
like
sure. You need
doing
something.
just like it's so nice to just like be token on something.
Okay, hot.
It's just the act of it.
Yeah.
But God bless that I don't mess with nicotine like that.
Oh,
Every time I put a dip in or anything, I am disgusted.
Okay, you have to stop.
Your fixation with like throwing a lip in is repugnant. Just to get highbrow on you over here. That should not get you excited. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I'm gonna be straight up with you and our 6 viewers. That's insane.
I don't care. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because
No
I was
one
a
does.
northern girl and I was like,
Maybe.
ooh, a southern boy, so hot. But if you were to put a dip in, wait, I can't. In case your mom is watching this episode, I can't.
It wouldn't matter because you, along with me, would be projectile vomiting.
I would not be. You would be, yeah.
Oh, you wouldn't see me puke and start puking?
Okay, fair enough. I thought you meant I would see that and be like, okay, this is actually kind of gross.
No, you would see the puke and then you would start puking.
Correct.
Because
Okay,
you are.
Now stop talking about it.
You know who else has an insane gag reflex I learned today? Is Noah.
Oh my god. Well, don't ever get us gagging in the same room.
We were on the lift today and he was like, dude, it might have been his roommate that we were riding with, Brandon, anyway, whatever. He said his cat sneezed on Noah and Noah started projectiling in the fucking bathroom.
That might be worse than me then.
That's insane.
Because remember that one time Migo threw up on me a tiny bit and I was just like, okay. But the more we talk about it, I can feel it in the back of my throat. So we have to stop. That's so. You know who's so bad when we get together? Oh my god, this is gonna be. Hold on, because if I freaking barf, when me and Kaylee are together, and one of us okay, it's done. Just know it's bad, and it's done.
Okay.
So that was
Puking.
your number 2 as well.
Yep.
All right. My number 1, and I'm assuming it's gonna be yours as well, because it's
there's no way it's not
the number 1 New Year's resolution, and it's to lose weight, work out more,
exercise,
get in the gym,
the way that gyms are so busy during January
and then drop off in February. Yeah,
chaps my ass.
And you know what? Kaylee does want to start going to the gym. And I said I would go with her. So we are probably going to be those hoes. But we have been talking about this since before. So you know what? Get off our back.
Get it done.
I used to work at a gym in Nashville. And yeah, the winter months, not really December, but January, February was
a nightmare.
I hated it. And then after that, you're chilling.
You know who probably hates it more than anybody are the actual gym bros. And
of course.
Gym
bras.
Brodettes. I don't know. Gym chicks. There we go.
Gym girlies.
Gym femmes.
Sure. Yeah, the people who actually do it all year are probably like, you know what, I'm going to work out from home in January. Because it's got to be so annoying. Like parking. And then you can't get on the machines that you want to use.
Oh my god.
And you're like, I'll actually still be using this in June. So
one of my favorite things are the Planet. Oh my god. That water did not go down right. Are the Planet Fitness the reels or TikToks where people are just doing the most out of pocket things? Have you seen the guy
my God,
that's on where they usually have a pull-up bar, but they also have pull downies, and he's doing Spider-Man shits where he's pulls it down and he's jumping up.
Those are my favorite videos.
That guy is insane.
Or the leg machines, and it's totally just a dude where it looks like he's humping the machine, and you're like, those are my favorite. I could watch those all day.
Or the people that so the leg machine, you're supposed to be going down to up like this. But they turn around they put their face where everybody's sweaty gooch is, and they do front to back.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Shout out to all the shitty exercise resolutions for giving us that golden.
Yeah.
That golden content. I might freaking puke. We need to wrap this up.
Okay, well, what's
going on?
Well.
Yep.
So my honorables, I'm gonna do less screen time is kind of similar to less social media.
That's the same thing.
Okay, well, whatever. Spending more time with friends and fam.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was when
workaholics out there.
Yeah. This was when I was in the church world. It would be year of no dating. I'm not even gonna look at a boy. This is my single this is just church land. This is not regular people land. It was seriously, or first half of the year, I'm not even gonna freaking even look at him, man. It was the way that they were so itching to reproduce,
Oh my
but
goodness.
had to stifle. So yeah, those are mine.
Is the church? Oh God, I swear, like religion in the church is responsible for all our divorces. A majority of our divorces. Because think about how many people are getting married just to pipe up.
We can't even get into this kind of rabbit hole because I will not be able to shut up about
Yeah,
it.
and then 6 months later, you're like, damn, well, I really just did that to pipe up.
Oh yeah, and like then now you're divorced at 22.
That has to be like at least half of the divorces.
You know the bit in Christian colleges where it's every girl's getting her MRS degree?
What is that?
Because when you go from a Miss to a Mrs., so it's MRS.
Ah, okay.
So that was like a whole thing.
I was
where,
looking
like,
for an acronym there in the MRS. Like, what the
yeah.
hell?
But people would be like, yeah, she's going to X, Y, and Z to get her MRS degree.
Nice.
But
Yep.
yeah. Anyways, your honorables?
No porn.
Yeah,
Travel more. We already said, and gratitude.
for sure. That's a big one. Like every day, 3 things I'm grateful for.
So
Well, I guess don't do a freaking resolution. Be a normal person. Just plan some fun things.
yep.
Do some like things that you've wanted to do and have put off for a while, but you don't have to eat no freaking gluten and carbs for a year. Chill out.
If you want to be a better person, you don't need New Year's to do it. Just do it.
Exactly. And hallelujah.
There you go.
So,
But I don't know. I guess some people need like an event to like do things.
yeah.
I don't know. Different strokes for different folks. I wanted another one. I wanted another cliche there, and I couldn't think of another strokes for different folks. I really dropped the ball for everyone out there.
And they forgive you. Mine had.
They probably don't.
Noah, this is your year.
Yeah, Noah, you're getting upside down, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
It's happening.
And I can't wait, and I'm excited for you.
We're doing it for Joe.
Yep. Good.
Not Rogan.
I was like, okay.
Sexton.
That's okay. I really did think you were going Rogan with that.
No,
And I was like,
no.
It got weird.
No, Sexton.
Wait.
The owner of Public Snowboards. If you like snowboarding, Public.
Well, this household doesn't, so we can't relate.
Yep. We are the unofficial, not unofficial. I don't know.
We're anti.
We conduct recess. Just go to recess. Go to recess. Recess is where it's at.
Correct.
We are the unofficial. That's not the right word. What do you say when you're not sponsored by somebody, but you're sponsoring them?
I think
You're affiliate. Just go to recess. Just go to recess.
Yeah.
They're the dopest.
Well, we love you.
We need a new sign off for our second year. Gambling
I like
Gooses.
that.
Gambling Gooses is over.
Ooh.
It needs to be done.
I really like that. Okay, we'll brainstorm.
That'll be our resolution. A new sign off.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be the last time you hear about a gambling goose. So don't snake the roll eyes. Good Lord.
Amen.
Yeah. Whoa.